So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the best shot create animations in NBA 2K25. We gave y'all the dribble moves, we gave y'all the jump shots, we gave y'all the dunks, layups. All we got left to give y'all this season is the shot create animations. That's gonna be the go-to shots, the dribble pull-ups, the spin jumpers, hop jumpers, all in one video. Y'all do want more videos like this? All you gotta do is like the video. All you gotta do is subscribe. More coming. Season 6 is right around the corner. I'm pretty sure that's next week. So yeah, just keep showing the support, and I got y'all boys with more content for the following seasons. I think it's only 3 more seasons left in 2K25. So yeah, we at that point of the year. So like the video, subscribe, show me support where you can, comment down below, all that good stuff. Let's hop into it. Hopping into it, the best go-to shots in the game. Now we're gonna go over all these animations for every single build, whether it's guards, swings, or bigs. In my opinion, the best go-to shots in the game for guards is CJ McCollum and Ja Morant, personally. Now, there's other ones that obviously you can use, but those two are my favorite ones in the games for guards. Now, another one that's actually very good is Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is actually very good as well, but in my opinion, I like the McCollum because it goes forward. So if you really want to shoot off yours, I think CJ McCollum is good for creating a good open look for you. And Ja Morant, if you really just want to use yours to dribble, I think Ja Morant is very good because it's very quick and it's really, really tough to stay in front of just in general, because that's just how go-to shots work. Now, yeah, that's just what I say for the guards. Now, when it comes to the swings, it's a little bit more interesting for the swing. All right, so for the go-to shots for the swings, in my opinion, the best one in the game is Bryce Sensabaugh. Bryce Sensabaugh is kind of like the CJ McCollum alternative that you kind of get for the swings. That's kind of the best one. Is it as good as CJ McCollum in my opinion? No, but it kind of is the alternative. Now, Devin Vassell is kind of like the Ja Morant alternative, where it kind of is similar to, well, this one is kind of more similar to CJ McCollum as well, honestly. But yeah, it's just what it is. It just had that little slow step back, but it's very fast to start up, and it really is tough to like stay in front of, and you can dribble in and out of it very easily. Do I think you should shoot off of it because it has that slow step back? Probably not, because it is slow and it's gonna be easy to recover off of, to be honest. Now, another solid one for the swings, because I don't think there's just not two by far best ones. Kevin Porter is also very solid. Tyrese Halliburton is also very solid. Dylan Brooks, Branham, LaMelo, and then you got like the trifecta of Jimmy, Paul George, KD that is very, very popular for a reason. So yeah, those are the go-to shots I personally would recommend for the swings. And then if you're a big, Pascal Siakam, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, those are the ones I personally would probably, or you can't even, oh no, I was going to say you can't use KD as a big. You can use KD as a big, KD and Embiid. Those are the ones I personally would recommend. Paolo, I believe, does have one. Paolo as well. So I would say Pascal Siakam, Paolo, and then Embiid probably would be the best one, or KD, obviously. So yeah, that's the go-to shots for guards, swings, and bigs. All right, next is the dribble pull-up. Now, dribble pull-up, in my opinion, you can go with normal 2 and pro 2, and you'll be fine for any build. But let's go deeper. So normal 2, pro 2, you can use this on pretty much guards, swings, and bigs. Bigs, you don't get pro 2, you still get normal 2. But you get pretty much those 2 on any build pretty much, except for pro 2 on bigs. Make sure that's covered. Now, when it comes to the ones that's actually pretty solid as a guard, I would say Stephen Curry. I would say, a lot of people in my comments be saying Devin Booker. I don't personally like Devin Booker, but I'll throw it in the video for y'all. But yeah, Devin Booker. I think Cam Thomas is definitely up there. Ben McLemore is definitely up there for the guards. And personally, after that, I already said Stephen Curry. I already threw Devin Booker in there for the people that be complaining about that. That's probably the dribble pull-ups I personally would recommend for the guards. I use pro 2 on my guards. It's just what that is. Then when it comes to the swings, you still got your normal 2, pro 2. But then I think you still can use D-Book. I know you can use Kobe. Kobe Bryant is really solid. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is one that y'all be throwing in there. That's actually a good one. It's just not as good as Kobe. And MJ, to me, MJ is another very, very solid dribble pull-up that you can use. And honestly, that would be all the ones I would personally recommend or use for the swings. Then when it comes to the bigs, I'm not gonna lie, you don't really have much. In my opinion, you just got normal 2. I think Bam is good, but I believe that's a starter 4. And you got KD. Now, there's some There's some other ones that you can use, but they only useful for like going one way. So you know how they got a different fade for left and right? Some of them fades are only really useful for going one way. And that's kind of why I like Pro 2 so much, because it's not only similar going left and right, but they're very good going left and right. I think normal 2 is very good going left and right. It's just completely different fades going left and right. So that's probably the one I personally would recommend the most for bigs, but you can use KD, Bam, and Pro 2. Or not Pro 2, normal 2. And then for the spin jumpers, in my opinion, it's kind of similar to what I was saying for the dribble pull-ups. Normal and Pro, you can't use Pro if you're big. Normal is just very all around. Now, if you're a guard, you actually get a lot. You get the Kyrie Irving, that's very good. You get the Stephen Curry, that's very good. I'm not gonna lie, it's a couple really solid ones for guards, like Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox. The only reason I don't really like those two is because they do step in, but they're still good. Allen Iverson is really like flashy, so yeah. And then Jamal Murray is actually pretty solid, but the best one in the game for guards probably is Kyrie. Russell Westbrook is even pretty solid. Trae Young is okay. I probably would say Kyrie Irving is the best one in the game for guards. That's what I've been using lately on my guard. Now for swings, you don't really get as much, in my opinion. I think you got Pro, normal, and I probably would just use Pro, to be honest. I think Pro is probably after Kyrie. I probably would rather that, especially if you're not like a real shot creator. You're just using it to like throw somebody off. I probably would say that, but you can still use D-Book. You can use Luka, but that's definitely a travel, and it's really slow. So that's what I say about it. And then after that, you got Kyle Kuzma, which is also pretty solid, similar to some of those all guards, but it's not as fast, I would say. Devin Vassell is an okay one. I think this one is like kind of like a De'Aaron Fox, but it's slower. And those are the ones I personally would recommend, and I would probably just go with Pro. And then you got the bigs. The bigs don't really have much at all. Normal is not as good in my opinion as it's been in previous years. So you got normal, but it's not as good as it's been in previous years. You got Kevin Durant. You got Dirk Nowitzki. That's pretty much it. So you're going to have to go with normal, KD, or Dirk. I probably would go with KD out of those options personally. But that's the spin jumpers for 2K25. And then for the hop jumpers, I'm not going to lie. Hop jumpers, you got a lot. Hop jumpers can do so much with it. You can shoot off of it. You can dribble combo with it. You can get ankles with it. It's so much you can do. You can speed boost out of it. It's so much you can do with hop jumpers in this game. I'm not going to lie, because of the shot cancel stuff that they added within this game. But hop jumpers, I probably would say normal 2 is up there. Devin Booker is okay. I don't think it's in that tier. Jordan Clarkson is good for combo and steal, but it's not the best in my opinion for combo. Like if you know what you're doing with it, you're gonna be fine with it. But it's okay. I think there's some that you can get more out of. But yeah, that animation right there that you're seeing is probably what you really be trying to get out of the Jordan Clarkson when you try to do the combo. And then to go alongside the Jordan Clarkson, De'Aaron Fox is pretty popular now. De'Aaron Fox is a very good hop jumper. To go alongside De'Aaron Fox, I think after De'Aaron Fox, I would definitely have to mention Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is very, very good. That's one of the best hop jumpers for like dribbling, just in general. Davion Mitchell is pretty solid as well, in my opinion. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I guess, Trae Young is very good. Trae Young is actually like the all-around hop jumper. Like if you want to shoot out of it, you want to do a jump, you want to shoot out of it, combo, speed boost, create separation, any of that stuff. Trae Young is very good. Another one that's very good for all that, like I said, for Trae Young is James Harden. James Harden is a very well-rounded one as well. Now, when it comes to swings, Harden, in my opinion, is the one I personally recommend the most. You still got Jordan Clarkson as an option. To be honest, though, after those two, it is a drop-off. Normal 2 is pretty solid still. Tyler Hero. Devin Vassell ain't bad, to be honest, especially for if you want to use it in a certain way to create space. But I personally would probably recommend the Harden, the Clarkson, and the normal 2 the most, personally. So that's what I'll say. Now, when it comes to the bigs, you really got normal 2. I'm not going to lie, Jokic is pretty good. Jokic, Siakam, Dirk, KD, those are the ones I probably would recommend. Jokic, one leg, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's one, if you know how to shoot off of it, it's one of the most broken ones in the entire game. That's just what it is. If you know how to shoot off of it, it's one of the most broken ones in the entire game because it's fast, it creates space, and it's like the only one in the game that shoots off one leg every time. So it's like, I don't know what it is, but you don't really get contested with it as much. But if you want to, the best one to shoot off of, in my opinion, by far, is Dirk. Dirk Nowitzki is gonna create space, and you're really gonna get contested with it, and you're gonna be able to have a really smooth one to shoot off of. The reason why I say Jokic, if you can shoot off of, is because it's a little bit harder to shoot off that compared to the Dirk, the KD, and the normal two. But those are the ones I personally recommend, and Pascal Siakam for bigs. But yeah, that's the shot creator animations. I'll probably throw in some extra stuff for y'all boys, but if I don't, I don't. But yeah, if y'all do want more videos like this, go ahead and like the video. I pretty much gave y'all everything y'all needed more. I know people was like motion styles. That will be in the animation video that comes out season 6. Y'all do want more videos like this, like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Further ado though, man, it's your boy Fitz. I'm out of here, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull off the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
If you buying anything on Fortnite, Epic Games Store, use code YaboiFitz. I don't know why I ain't been had this, but yeah.